Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we recreated a bit the truck of DrivingBro, as you can see here. Wheelies, Dagab skin, Volvo FH, but as you can see, there are some parts missing in this Volvo. You can see it's hollow now. Even the middle is hollow. So there are a bit of changes that I introduced, and I'll walk you through as we go along this episode. So I did find a solution. A couple of people have been complaining that they don't like this truck because it's a default truck. Default SES truck that doesn't have many customization options. Well, I found the solution. I found Pendragon's mod, Volvo FH Classic, which is based from Oaxaca's mod. The only difference is Pendragon's FH Classic is replacing the original SES truck. So we still get the original truck, but we get additional options for it, which is why some of the things here are different now. And so with this, we get to keep the chassis for the tandem, because the tandem also replaces the default truck. Pendragon also adds stuff to the default truck, so it's compatible all in this same truck that we have, right? If that doesn't make sense, more or less what I'm just saying is we have more options now because I have Pendragon's mod enabled. So we can actually go to this truck here, this cabin here, instead of having a Globetrotter XL, because I think DrivingBro usually drives with this kind of looking truck. I think it's not an FH, he drives an FM, but it does look like this, and it has a spoiler like that. So we'll just add a spoiler. If you remember in the previous episode, in default truck we don't have a spoiler option. Here we do, right? So hopefully that works well. Let's see. 540, do we keep 540? Yes, let's keep 540. And then the 12-speed retarder, that one is okay. That one looks good. And the color, we keep white. Yes, we just add some parts here. In particular, that dot there should unlock the spoiler. Perfect. It's not as high as I would want. I would want the spoiler ideally to reach up to that point, but this is better than nothing. Yeah. So you can see Oaxaca's parts are here. That's because, as I mentioned, Pendragon's version, Pendragon's Volvo basically gets all the parts from Oaxaca and puts them in the default SES truck. Because by default, Oaxaca's Volvo Classic, FH Classic is standalone, a separate truck. There's even actually pretty nice beacons here built in, but it doesn't really fit with the DrivingBro aura, because the DrivingBro's truck is pretty simple looking, so we don't want anything fancy. What I will do though is add something like this maybe. So what I noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that some of his Volvo trucks, some of the trucks that he drives, has that kind of thing, which it has like just two of these lights up top like that. You can take a look at the video, at his videos, and let me know if you see that as well. Also the beacon, some of the people commented his truck doesn't have a beacon, I know, but we try to make it, we try to be a bit flexible, because we still need beacons after all, for the game at least. Now the exhaust I'm going to remove because they don't really fit the theme. That feels like something more that you would see in an American truck. In a European truck, I don't think that's proper. At least I don't see it that much. Right, well, let's get rid of the closet. I'm not really a fan of it. I think I like that better, having a long side skirt instead. Here we have a couple of new options. Yeah, you can see the changes now, the additions with Pendragon's or / Oaxaca's add-ons. I think what I like is the stock Aero Kit. Yeah, so you can see the fuel cap there. If I change that, that's how it is looking by default. Stock Aero Kit adds like those stuff there, logo in the middle, that fuel cap. Very nice add-on, simple looking. What I like in particular here though is you can add so many things, so many plates like this for each type of cargo. Yes, all types of ADR as well. You can see, where is it? There. Yeah, with all the number combinations. I don't really know or understand those, but what I'll just do is my favorite, have a TIR there, And yes, DrivingBro's doesn't have a TAR, but a bit of creative freedom, so it's applicable to us because we are planning to go on a different countries, right? Take jobs to different countries, right? Now we can put an L here as well, which I think you guys mentioned it means it's a low volume or something, a very quiet engine, applicable for night drives. So maybe we'll keep those two. Or actually, it doesn't quite fit, does it? Maybe let's just keep the TAR. Yeah, so mainly the spoiler and the TAR is what this mod brings. And yeah, now we get rid of the Globetrotter variant. I don't think DrivingBro drives something like that. At least not with a tandem setup. Okay, looks good. I think I'm happy with that. And we actually gain 36,000 there. So why not? That's good. That's awesome. And now that looks even more like DrivingBro's truck. If you go and check out his videos. Yes, also, this should now be Krishbom's Volvo stock sound. And I know what changed. I know what wrong I did. Remember our previous truck? Our previous truck is the FH 2012 by Eugene, right? If you still remember. And if you remember, I did download Krishbom's Volvo stock sound specifically for Eugene's FH. And that means when I switch to this FH Classic, that's not compatible. So I had to remove that, and then I had to put back the original stock sound Volvo by Krishbom. Not only for Eugene, but for Oaha, for SCS. And that's why now we get Krishbom engine sounds. If we still don't, let me know, but I think this works now, right? Anyway, let's look for a job. And you'll notice something different once I get to this point. Colors. You might have seen this from the stream already. But yes, I did find a cool Steam Workshop mod that differentiates each of the countries, and it's very good for me because there are some areas where it's a bit tricky. Like in some areas like Germany, France, you get more or less, you know where the borders are. But like, for example, what we went through, Mariehamn. I was asking you guys, is it part of Sweden? Is it a different country? And basing on the color now, you see it's actually part of Finland, which is consistent with what you guys have been telling me. So it's an autonomous region in Finland, wasn't it? This is part of Sweden. That one looks like it's part of Denmark. So yeah, the colors do work. They do help a lot. And this one, that is part of the UK, I think. You see even this one. Republic of Ireland, the green, and blue is UK. So you see Northern Ireland is blue. Pretty cool, right? Pretty accurate. Nice. Alright, so let's go and find a job. We are in Oribro. Why are we here? We ended last time in Linköping, but I think I found a job here. So bear with me. I think this is the one. Used packaging going to Copenhagen. I think so. Yeah, so we'll be crossing over to Denmark now. And then maybe we'll go to Germany and explore the new areas in there. We'll see. Now this is a 30-ton trailer. I'm not really sure if we can manage that. Also, you might notice I have different trailer types now. These are all still tandem setups, but you can see the number of axles, the look of the trailer. They're all still chill trailers, school liners, but you can see different setups now. 3 axles, 2 axles like that. So I did download the trailer pack for unlocking all those types. Set that as the GPS destination. Yeah, that should be good. 540 should work, I hope. And the biggest thing that has been updated for this episode is Foggy Weather. Now, a new version of Foggy Weather just released, and I did stream that. I had a special stream. The stream footage should have come up yesterday, basing on when this video releases. So we should have gotten a very good idea of what the new version entails, but we haven't really seen that in action, like in a real normal job. So hopefully, it's 6 a.m. right now. At around 7 or 8 a.m. we should get we should get a better looking sky when the sun starts coming up. Yes. So stay tuned for that one. Also, there with Foggy Weather, there is a September add-on, which basically adjusts the sunrise and sunset to be more in line with September timings, including moon phases, like is it a full moon, is it a new moon, things like that. Those are the minor details that Kirill takes into account as well. So he's all really up with the realism when it comes to weather and stuff. Also, if you've been watching Squirrel, he did finally add Foggy Weather in his list of mods. And the last Sunday night trucking he had Foggy Weather enabled already, and Kirill was there. So I'm really excited to watch the stream footage and see. Should I? It's fine. I should be able to stick here. Where the heck are we going? 50 kilometers. I hope I have enough time. Wait a minute. Let me just double check that. Let's see. 12 hours. Okay. That's perfect. Good. I am liking this truck. Also, you might notice a bit different sounding retarder switch. It's something that has changed again in the sound fixes mod. I think a couple of people complained that depending on the truck, you don't really hear the retarder switch too much. Oh, there we go. Here goes. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. So Kirill added, like, I don't know how many, 10, 15 new skyboxes with this latest version, and he had 300 originally, 300 plus. So now it's even more. It's insane, right? But yeah, look at that sky. Look at this entire tent just looking so realistic. Love it. And this is why I cannot play ETS2 multiplayer, because if Kirill's mod isn't there, I probably won't play it. I even have a hard time watching other ETS2 videos which don't have this mod enabled, because it's really eye-opening, you know, the realism that this mod adds and the realism that is lost when you remove this mod. It's astounding. You actually become pretty reliant on it after a while. Don't pull out, thank you. In Germany, what I noticed, at least I think it's common courtesy, if someone is merging in like that, what the other cars do is they try to, like here, merge to the left or swerve to the left. That was a bad timed example. They swerve to the left so that the guy merging in has space. I think we'll try doing that as well. Yeah, I think we'll try doing that as well, to be cautious to our fellow drivers here on the road. That's a good practice. Oh man, look at this sky. Perfect weather. Perfect morning to start a very long journey. I think this might be a very long episode because it's, what, 500 kilometers? Something like that. So it might be one of those long episodes. Sorry guys. If needed, we'll cut it, but I doubt it. I think we'll just push on through. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's actually going to be picked up in IKEA, looks like. Cool. And on top of the very long journey, we even have to, for sure, we have to... Oh, I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot something. I'll try it later, once we find the mechanic. Engine braking, retarder, good. So even on top of driving a long journey, we also need to park this tandem with the dolly, and that can get pretty hectic, as you guys know, especially with me. I've been trying to get a lot of practice with it, but right of way. Or did I not have right of way then? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of practice with the tandem parking, but I still have a long way to go. I mean, I guess originally if it would take me 30 minutes, maybe now it only takes me 20 minutes, but it's still quite a lot. Right, IKEA. I think the pickup point is somewhere here. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I finished mentioning that, but yeah, you can hear the switch is back to its original sound effect. Okay, I don't see a sewer plate anywhere. This might be the wrong pickup point. Maybe I should have stopped at that other one. Looks like I should have. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I forgot. I have a special mug now. I have to try it out. The mug collector. Let's see. So where the heck? There it is, the sewer plate. Good. Look at that sky, guys. What can be more real than that? Let's have a look at the other options. So you can also pick different ones with a dolly, without a dolly, 3 axles, 4 axles. Yeah, so all types of trailers now available. 1 axle on the dolly, 2 axles on the dolly. So many different combinations. So yeah, I think I'm okay with that. 30 tons. Let's take that 577 kilometer journey. We'll see. Yeah, we might have to cut this in two. I'm not really sure. Do I have my lights on? It seems a bit dark. What time is it anyway? Basing on the screen, it's 7:12 in the morning. Okay, good. Yeah, I still want to get rid of that shine. The trailer is too shiny, as you can see. I don't want it too shiny because I want to see the Willys skin. The fruit. Oh no, the food, like, design on the trailer, because that's like indicative of Driving Bro. Okay, this is a very bad setup. Okay, you can see something from that view. And I can see that I'm too far away. So let's go and adjust. Maybe something like this. There we go. Yes, that is more like it. I'll try to align here slowly but surely. Let me try to line up with that paint, that white paint. That's a good guide, I think. Perfect. There we go. No more shine. Driving Bro truck. I think that deserves a photo on its own. Photo haters, it's your time to shine. Fast forward away. And guys, thank you again for the stream. Thank you again for the reception. Thank you for really liking the stream we had the other day. It was a real surprise for me that you guys were so present. Like, I didn't expect so many people would join. When I had that surprise stream, first of all, it was out of schedule, and then second, it was Sunday, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have had a lot on your plates, like family time, things like that. But thank you for joining, really appreciate it. And we actually got a number of followers there. We got a new subscriber, Michael, also known as someone, subbed. And we got like, I think we got a total of 71 followers during that time. I hope no one was a bot there. I hope they were all legit followers, but yeah, I was really surprised when I ended the stream and looked at the stats, because I still get this email each time someone follows. I get this email saying something is now a follower. And then I checked the emails after stream and I was like, what? 70 emails? Because usually I would just get 1 to 2. If I'm lucky, I would get 5. If I'm super lucky, I would get 10. But never imagined getting 70 followers in one stream. So whoever called people out, oh yeah, this is a yield sign. Yeah, my mistake. When we were coming through here, it was yield. They had right of way, so I was wrong there. My mistake. Sorry about that. But yes, whoever pulled in those people, thank you, and hopefully everyone enjoyed. Hopefully people followed because they liked what they saw, and not just because they were riding some hype. Anyway, yes, it was a great stream, so thank you guys again. I hope to do more of those, but yeah, I can't really promise because normally that timing for me is really inconvenient. It's either spent for quality time with Mrs. Clumsy or it's spent for my full-time work. But yeah, sometimes there are exceptions. But if there ever are, I'll make sure to let you guys know, okay? By the way, we should stop somewhere. Can't stop somewhere though. It's a bit awkward. What if we stop here? That actually makes the trip shorter. And that bit we haven't gone through yet. Look at that. 571 versus 575. And then we pass through Linköping. Oh, Jönköping. Oh, sorry for the pronunciation. And yeah, we can stop over here. Maybe that can be one trip. And then this can be next episode. We can probably do that because it's already 20 minutes into the episode. I'll have to cut it. So I'll get into Jönköping. I'll go and check out some new accessories from Kirill. Part of the Foggy Weather update. And we'll see, alright? See how it looks. Oh, look at that. Beautiful sky. To be honest, I'm not really sure which one is the new Skyboxes. Yeah, I did like 10 of them. We went through them in the stream. I think they were all more on the like yellowish tint with fog. So this might be an existing one, but still, look at that. Foggy Weather 2.0 Skybox. 4K Skyboxes. And Kirill mentioned that in the default SES there were only like 2 Skyboxes, which were like 512 pixels. So not 4K at all. Comparing 2 Skyboxes. Oh man. I think this guy might hit me. Let me reverse a little. Okay, let's give this guy some space. Come on, bro. Should be able to fit in now. Come on. There you go. Stop. Bus, you have to stop. You have to let me through. Otherwise, I'll never get through here. So yeah, imagine default SES Skyboxes, only 2 and only 512 pixels or very low res, compared with Kirill's 300 plus 4K Skyboxes. Who wouldn't want to get that, right? I think Squirrel gave out 10 copies, 10 accesses to the Foggy Weather beta, closed beta. So at least some people have enjoyed that, and I think Kirill is also planning to have a giveaway for me. So during the next stream on Friday, I might have some copies to give away as well for people. I'll let you guys know if ever, right? And I'll decide how we give it out. Maybe we give some of them in the stream, but some of them we reserve for our YouTube viewers, because we have more YouTube viewers than Twitch followers. So I think it's just right that we reserve a few copies for them, for you specifically. Look at that sun. Beautiful. Yeah. Great. this game. I just love this game. So relaxing. It's so perfect. It scratches my driving itch. Keeps me safe. Keeps me inside the house, and just feels good. I know you guys can relate exactly what I'm saying. That this game has its own magic. And the game is only enlivened even more thanks to the awesome community. Like, think of guys like Kirill. Think of guys like ProMods. They do stuff. They work so hard on this. How many hours do you think they've spent creating maps, creating skyboxes, tweaking stuff, making things work in the game, adding all these new content? How many hours do you think that is? And they do it for free. Like, that's the insane thing about it. Like me, I'm a lazy guy. I wouldn't think of doing something for free. Although I guess I kind of do sometimes with YouTube, because I hardly get anything here, but still, I enjoy it. So maybe that's there. As long as you enjoy it. Yeah, but imagine that. Imagine that. And imagine this. Sorry, I just had to, because it was a perfect opportunity with the bridge, the sky, and with this beautiful truck. Only thing is, we might have to push on through a little, like so. Maybe there. Something like that, maybe. Also, it surprised me. Actually, in the stream, you guys told me that you're pretty much used to my taking photos already, so you know the drill. I didn't realize, but yeah, I guess I should have. I take these kinds of photos every single episode, after all. And thanks for keeping up with me. Anyway, let's continue on. What time is it? It's 8:37. Let's go and switch that to fuel consumption. There we go, 51 liters per 100 kilometers. Let's try to improve that. So I guess this is why the GPS initially didn't recommend this route, because it's like a country road instead of a highway. But overall it's shorter. But yeah, maybe it's slower, because you can't go 90. Whoa, look at that. Do you see how close we were to that bus? Yeah, because normally in highways you can go up to 90, but here you can see it's only up to 80. And it's more bendy, it's tighter. Whoa. Did you guys see the jet? What was that? I have no clue what jet that was. An F-22, I don't know. I have no idea about these things. But this is a very nice road. I mean, we don't get a lot of these in Sweden. We haven't driven through a lot of these in Sweden. In Finland, maybe a lot. Yes, lots of trees, country roads. But in Sweden, we've been driving mainly through highways and stuff. So we don't really get a lot of these kinds of sceneries. Slow down a bit. Slow down a lot. Just glide along. Or maybe keep it at 50 at least. I really enjoy this tandem setup. I don't know why. One thing is because it replicates DrivingBro's setup, but aside from that, there's something exotic. There's something interesting with having a tandem setup. Maybe it's just a welcome change from the usual semi-truck setup, where you have a semi-truck and a trailer combination. This one is a bit more like, I don't know how to describe it. Wow, the sun. Let's have a look. Let's look down. Let's not look directly into the sun. And let's slow down here. We're entering the highway, but we are actually, do we have right of way here? Because we are already in this lane, maybe, huh? Whoa, bro. Why so slow? Why so slow, bro? Seems like he's hauling something heavy. The FBS logistics. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, by the way, guys, I changed my graphics settings again if you've been watching in the stream. I have it at 200% scaling, and then I enabled the anti-aliasing again, MLAA, because I noticed, and you guys noticed as well, that it does help at least. It does help a bit with lessening the jagged edges on the screen. So it removes the flickering thing, it lessens it. So I think it's a good compromise at the expense of a few frames per second. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This is 30 tons, correct? It's 30 tons. The trailer is 30 tons, but the tandem, the trailer in the truck, the first trailer, also has a bit of weight, I think. So it's not just 30 that we're pulling. Okay, let's go to 90. What's interesting is I can't see anymore if I have cruise control. So maybe I go back to that. Where is it? Is this one? No. It's this one, alright, yeah. 87 kilometers per hour. That's okay. Close enough to 90. And let's just enjoy this space. And yeah, please guys, let me know if I'm finally with Krishboom's sound engine now. I even tried recording multiple episodes, recording multiple segments just to compare the different sounds. And yeah, you're right. The previous episode we were using stock sounds, but I think this is Krishboom's now. I think we managed it finally. Good. What else? Well, talking about other games now, I'm glad you guys are liking the Fernbus episodes. At least most of you are, and most of you are looking forward to more episodes, so don't worry. Yes, those are on the way. Those are lined up. Not really lined up, but yes, I have that in my plan to record more episodes and make a long-running series out of that. So we'll for sure explore more of that. And then I'm also glad to see that a lot of people are interested in the Cook Serve Delicious 2. It's coming out this week, Wednesday or Thursday, I think, the full game. And yes, I would want to check out more. Can I just cruise along? Yeah, let me just cruise along here, because you can hear the truck enabling the retarder. Go up, there we go. Let's keep it at 90. Yeah, so the Cook Serve Delicious is coming out, and I'm going to try and make a series out of it, and we'll see if people like it. I like this setup, this small pier here, small port for leisurely fishing or something, I guess. Maybe not fishing, maybe rowing, I don't know. But this is a pretty nice place. I wonder if it's part of Scandinavia DLC or something new with ProMods. Maybe it's the latter. And yeah, I love these winding, bendy roads. Ekhagen, what does that mean? I have no clue, but we are turning right here. Let me slow down a bit. Engine brake and retarder. So I feel like we're entering a roundabout. Yes, we are. Whoa, boy. What's that guy doing? Why did he stop? He disappeared? I think he disappeared. Alright, we're here. We're going to stop here for this episode. I know it's a bit short, but I'll show you something else before we go. That's my consolation, right? And yes, just to notice, I might need to start recording in advance again. So I'll be out end of September and might be 1st of October. So I'll have to prepare videos in advance. I'm not yet sure, but I'll let you guys know. So I might have to record some episodes, so at least you guys can still watch something even if I'm out. Hopefully that trailer doesn't... This always happens to me. When I try and say something verbally, explicitly. Yeah, okay, fine. So maybe we turn left. Oh, come on. Oh, we're stuck. We're gonna hit that guy. Okay, just nudge him along. That's fine. This is the problem with this kind of tandem setup. It's really hard to adjust the trailer. See? It's really hard. Maybe if I... No, that doesn't work. Unfortunately. I should have taken a wider berth here. What if I leave the trailer in here? That might be the best... It might not be the best idea. Maybe it will work. Wait a minute. Let's go first person here. You know what? To heck with it. Leave that there. I'll worry about that guy later. Okay, let's go and fix ourselves. Let's have a look at it. Cool. That works, I guess. Okay. Service. Okay. Upgrade shop. This is what I wanted to show. Now, how the heck do we do that? That's the question. We have a ProMods mug there. I guess we can keep that. But we can also put something here. And if you look for Foggy Weather, with that one, you can see there are a couple of mugs available. Foggy Weather mugs. Keep calm and drive with Foggy Weather. Russian flags. Some hidden mugs. Not yet implemented. And the one I like is the Clumsy Geek coffee mug. Yeah, so it has the logo. It has that Clumsy Geek Presents at the bottom. And this one in particular says Clumsy Geek is... I can zoom in here. Driving with Foggy Weather. I think that's what it says. So let's have that in. It's a really nice add-on. Thanks a lot, Kirill, for that. Making the effort to personalize the mod and add some of my details in it. Really appreciate that. So there you can see it. The Clumsy Geek drives with Foggy Weather. Yeah, it's just a very nice small accent. So the question now is, how the heck do we attach ourselves there, and how the heck do we fix this dilemma? I'll worry about that later, but I guess I won't. I won't spend time with you guys on that anymore, because that will get quite painful. So let's leave it there, and literally let's leave it there, and I'll worry about it on my own later on. let's just park here and end the episode. I'll try to record some videos in advance as early as now. Good. Well, that's it. Hopefully you guys liked that episode. Thank you for watching and let me know what you think. Hopefully we have Krish Boom sound. Hopefully you like the truck even better. Thanks for watching, guys. And yes, as always, feel free to comment, give tips, suggestions, or just comment on something. Looking forward to it. And please don't forget to hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. And share with your friends. Let's grow the community. Alright, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Looking forward to the next one. Till then, clumsy trucking, everyone. And I forgot I don't have air horns. Clumsy trucking, and bye-bye.